At the end of World War II, as Nazi Germany crumbled, a train reportedly vanished deep within the mountains of Poland. But this wasn't just any train. It was said to be loaded with gold, priceless art, secret documents, and stolen treasures, enough to fund an empire. Today, it's known as the Nazi Gold Train, a lost legend buried beneath decades of war, politics, and mystery. Did it ever really exist? And if so, where is it? This is the untold story of Nazi greed, stolen wealth, and a ghost train that still haunts Europe. The Nazis weren't just waging war, they were also plundering Europe. From occupied countries, they seized gold, silver, art, religious artifacts, and personal wealth, especially from Jewish families sent to concentration camps. Much of it was melted down, hidden, or stored in secret caches. As Allied forces pushed closer to Berlin, Hitler ordered the relocation of Germany's financial assets to keep them out of enemy hands. And so began the disappearance of treasure on a massive scale. The most infamous treasure tale centers on a train that left the city of Wrocław in the final days of the war. According to local stories, a heavily guarded armored train was loaded with over 300 tons of gold, jewels, valuable artwork, and classified Nazi documents. Its destination? An unknown tunnel or underground facility in the Owl Mountains of southwestern Poland, part of the massive, secretive Nazi construction project called Project Riese. But the train and its cargo vanished. It was never seen again. The Owl Mountains were home to a colossal Nazi building effort known as Project Riese, a vast network of underground tunnels and bunkers ordered by Hitler himself. Its purpose? Unknown, but many believe it was intended as a secret military complex or headquarters, even a last resort hiding place. These tunnels were built by slave laborers, many of whom died during construction. With so many chambers left unfinished and sealed, some believe the gold train was hidden inside one of these tunnels and then buried or destroyed. After the war, rumors about the gold train persisted. Polish locals claimed to have seen German soldiers guarding a train deep in the forest and then heard explosions. American and Soviet troops reportedly searched the area in the late 1940s, but nothing was officially recovered. Meanwhile, the Polish and German governments denied its existence or stayed silent. But whispers continued that SS officers had buried it, that locals were sworn to secrecy, and that maps and clues had survived the war. In 2015, two amateur treasure hunters from Poland, Piotr Koper and Andreas Richter, made headlines. They claimed they had discovered the location of the Nazi gold train using ground-penetrating radar. Their scans revealed anomalies consistent with a large armored train hidden near the city of Wałbrzych. Excitement exploded across the world. News crews, historians, and fortune seekers rushed to the area. The Polish government launched an official investigation. Hopes ran high that the greatest wartime treasure in modern history was finally found. The site was excavated in 2016, but after months of digging and analysis, nothing was found. No train, no treasure, not even a trace of tracks. Skeptics claimed it was a hoax, but others, including the treasure hunters, insisted the radar data was accurate and that the train might be deeper or in a different location nearby. Some even claimed that the government covered it up to avoid chaos or claims from descendants of Holocaust victims. So, was the Nazi gold train ever real? Maybe. What is real is the massive amount of gold the Nazis looted, and how much of it remains unaccounted for. From hidden caches in Austria to buried art in Germany, hundreds of millions of dollars in treasure are still missing today. And the gold train, real or not, has become a symbol of the dark greed that fueled the Nazi regime and the unfinished legacy of World War II. The mystery of the Nazi gold train endures, a riddle locked beneath soil, secrecy, and silence. Maybe one day it will be found. Maybe it was never real. But one thing is certain. In the ruins of war, the Nazis left behind more than destruction. They left behind secrets, shadows, and stories waiting to be uncovered. Follow Time Chronicles for more hidden truths from history's darkest chapters.